shadow. But yeah, definitely around a Libra energy, so sun, moon, or rising. So Aries, there's a Libra that might be coming to you, and what can you do for them? So we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, so we've got a Libra coming in, Aries, and they're coming in energy of Page of Cups. So maybe you might be offering them some advice or some suggestions, or, you know, perhaps you might even just be there to lend an ear for them just to vent to, because even just allowing somebody to vent to us is very healing for the person that's doing the venting, right? People, so they sometimes fall into the trap of always offering advice when somebody is literally just wanting to vent and not wanting advice. So Page of Cups is that young energy, and it's that young energy that's very heartfelt. So you may be even offering to take them out for a cup of tea. You know, you may be offering to buy them lunch or buy them breakfast, or just doing something really nice for them that kind of is centered around your heart. It makes you feel good giving them that offering, but it also is, you know, something to kind of just maybe ease what it is that Libra might be going through. Okay, Taurus. Oh, that's just flown out, so I'm going to grab that. 8 of Cups. So Taurus, oh gosh, these cards are so big for my little hands. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer energy, Taurus. So what is it they want? And this person, because we've got the 8 of Cups here. So, you know, this person may be feeling a little bit somber, a little bit sad, a little bit, because this is the card of walking away from something that no longer serves them. So, you know, you may be having one of these Pisces, a Scorpio or Cancer coming to you, and they're feeling kind of a little bit, yeah, a little bit sad maybe, a little bit in their grief. And, you know, what you might be wanting to offer them, you've got this Queen of Wands energy, Taurus. So the suggestion is just to, you know, maybe just take them out, or do something that's going to give them their joy. Do something that's going to, you know, pick them up a little bit, because the energy of this card is there's a lot of action in this card. It's very, very gregarious. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of Aries energy in this card, right? I know this is a reading for you, Taurus, but maybe take them out. Like, this is the card, you can maybe take them out dancing, or you know, something that they really enjoy doing, like a hobby that they love, or something that really lifts them up and ignites their passion. So, you know, maybe you could offer them something around those lines, because they're two very, very opposite energies showing up there, aren't they, Taurus? Okay, let's moving along to Gemini. What are we doing for the weekend, everybody? I've got my girlfriend, one of my best friends. It's her birthday tomorrow. So we are going out for dinner. So I'm excited about that. Speaking of Taurus, speaking of dinner. Okay, Geminis, my Geminis. What have we got? Who is coming up to you? And, you know, loosely around a week or so is the time frame, but what I've learned from doing a lot of readings is that, you know, you don't want to get stuck into being concrete into time frames, because, you know, they can flow into. So just the next week or so, who's going to be coming into your space, Gemini? Who's coming up to you? So 2 of Wands. So again, you've got that energy of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this may be somebody coming to you with an idea or with a suggestion, or, you know, somebody who is like, hey, I'm really thinking about doing this, or I really want to get this started, or I'm feeling, you know, really excited about this venture that I'm starting, or this new job that I'm looking into. And the thing is, Gemini, it's just important, because 8 of Swords here is somebody who's really trapped in their thoughts, trapped in their mind, okay? Jupiter sits in Gemini here. So Jupiter is actually really beautiful. It's expansive, right? It's a benefic planet. But the thing about Gemini, see, Jupiter focuses on big picture ideas and really big concepts, philosophical ideas, and lots of all these big stuff. Whereas Gemini focuses on the little nitty-gritty details of every single little thing. So Gemini has got so much to already focus on, so much to already think about, that it doesn't need the energy of Jupiter coming in and going, hey, here's more shit to think about. Here's more stuff to think about. Instead of thinking about things on a small scale, come with me and let's think about things in this huge, big scale, right? And that's where the anxiety and the overthinking can come in for Gemini. So this is actually you in your own card. So maybe I feel like these, you know, this person, this fire energy might be coming to you, Gemini, with this idea and this, you know, so maybe what you might be wanting to do for them or offer to them is just making sure that they don't get too caught up in all the details when it comes to this new idea, this new job, this new project that they want to get up and running or that they've already started. You know, maybe you can let them know about, you know, doing some grounding work or some anchoring into the moment, or don't get caught up in thinking about every little detail and everything doesn't have to happen now. So I feel like, Gemini, this might be a really good, some advice to give them would be to just, you know, take everything one day at a time. Not every single thing has to be done right then, right there at 100 miles an hour. Gemini, you could also offer them the gift of the advice of, even though I say not about advice for everything, but you might even want to just remind them that patience is a virtue, and when we have to wait for things sometimes, that there's a lot of growth in that waiting period. Okay, moving right along to Cancer. So Cancer, who's coming into your energy this week, and what is it that you can offer them? So Cancer, who's coming into your energy this week, and what is it? Oh, one of my cards is bent. No. And what is it that you can offer them, Cancer? Cancer, Cancer. Okay, we've got a King of Wands, and they've come out in the reverse. So King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, that's not a great energy. So this could be, again, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. Now, the King in reverse is somebody who is very ungrounded, somebody who is very, you know, they don't hold on to a lot of things. There's somebody who, they're hard to tie down. They're constantly wanting to travel. They're constantly wanting to do this. They're very, yeah, they're very flighty, very ungrounded. They can be a little bit, you know, overbearing with their energy. Somebody who is, yeah, I'd say very flighty, very ungrounded, Cancer. This is not somebody who would work well in your energy. So this person's coming into your space in the next few days. And what is it that you can offer this person, Cancer? 7 of Cups, Venus in Scorpio. So perhaps you might offer them, whatever they're coming into your space for, perhaps you might offer them some ideas, some suggestions about different ways that they can do things. Perhaps you could offer them, notice how that energy is very ungrounded as well, that 7 of Cups. Perhaps you can, you know, get them to come back into their heart space and get them to refocus on all the different things, or all different ideas around things that they feel very drawn and very emotionally connected to. King of Wands can sometimes be a little bit, not disconnected from their emotions, but when they're in the reverse, they're definitely not leading or moving from a heart-filled space, from a place of feeling emotionally centered, grounded, or anchored. So this 7 of Cups, this Venus in Scorpio energy, maybe just saying, hey, listen, there's different ways that you can do this thing. There's all these different ideas, different concepts. This can even be a card about brainstorming as well. So whatever this person's coming to you for, Cancer, you know, you may be even offering them a good brainstorming session around ideas, around things that, you know, that are very heartfelt and very heart-driven. So that's for you, Cancer energy. Let me just put these back in the deck. Okay, moving right along to Leo. So yeah, these are short, quick messages before my reading at 2. So I thought I've just got half an hour to spare. So I thought I'll just quickly jump on and do some, yeah, a little bit of fun. So you've got Death and Rebirth cards showing up here. So Scorpio energy here. So Leo, there may be a Scorpio coming into your awareness for this week, or into your vibe. And so a Scorpio might be coming in, and Scorpio is literally death and rebirth. Scorpio energy is they're very deep. They really like to get to the heart of things. They're very emotionally driven around things that they feel very connected to. So a Scorpio might be coming in, And suggestion for you, Leo, is, you know, this is Aries Emperor energy. So maybe it's about you telling them or showing them or advising them about how to be in your power. Not that Scorpio isn't often in their power. So it could be, this could be around about, you know, something to do with maybe being better with their finances or how they spend money, or being probably maybe a little bit more grounded in whatever it is that they're coming to you about, or a little bit more logical thinking, a little bit more logical thinking. And yeah, because the Emperor energy, the Emperor is very much about earthly possessions. He is very much in charge. He knows what he wants and he knows how to go and get it. It's a very, he's very dynamic energy, can be a little bit intimidating if he's a little bit in his shadow. It's because he's so direct and knows exactly what he wants and knows exactly what he doesn't want. So maybe your advice, Leo, for this Scorpio that's coming into your vibe is just to be very direct about what it is you want in life, to be very certain what it is, and to make sure that you're feeling very grounded in that certainty to go for that. Again, it can also be advice around the material things in life, you know, around how to save a little bit better. Maybe not, be careful where you're spending your money, or it could be some advice on on budgeting or things like that. That's very Emperor kind of vibe, right? Yeah, so logical, grounded, and sensible advice is what you can offer that Scorpio person. Moving right along to Virgo. So Virgo, who may be coming to you in the next week or so, and what is it that you can do for them? So, card for Virgo. My beautiful Virgos, we're just coming out of your birthday and coming into mine, Libra. Right. Virgo. The Hermit. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. So the Hermit energy, speaking of Virgo, pulled your own card. Love it. Okay, Virgo, so you may have a Virgo coming to you, and this energy, this Virgo may be very, this person may be very kind of introspective, very, you know, doing a lot of healing at the moment, doing a lot of soul work, doing a lot of asking the big questions, trying to do that healing work, you know, soul searching. So this may be somebody who's a Virgo. Oh, I'm going to take that Seven of Wands because that's the one that came out. A Virgo coming to you, Virgo. This actually could be for yourself as well. So some of these messages, guys, can be topsy-turvy as well. So vice versa. Topsy-turvy, vice versa, same kind of thing. So Virgo, this may be some advice for yourself because you're in your own energy. But if it isn't, then this person is going through, you know, they're doing some soul searching. They're going through, yeah, kind of like a thing. So Seven of Wands has come through. So yeah, interesting. So maybe Virgo, this is about, you can offer them or let them know that whatever it is that they're going through, whatever it is that they're dropping deep into, and they're looking for the questions and they're seeking the answers, and you know, maybe they may be getting thrown off their path, or they may be getting some people coming at them saying, do it this way, do it that way, or that's not who you are, or this is about you reminding them to stand their ground. Stand their ground. And I love that she's in lotus position there. I love that she's in Sukhasana there, with their hands in that beautiful mudra. And notice how there's a lot of energy connecting into her solar plexus there, that Manipura chakra. I love that. So perhaps this is just about you telling them, Virgo, to stay in your truth, okay? Stay in your truth and don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked by other people or by people telling you that this is not who you are or this is not what you're about, because this is very different from a Virgo energy. A Virgo doesn't usually do a lot of this deep introspective work, right? Well, not a lot of the time. So if this is for yourself, then this is about you staying grounded, okay? Staying on track, staying on your path, and staying very committed to what it is that you're doing. I love that card for you, Virgo. I really do feel that that is for you. Okay, I feel like that's some advice that you need to give yourself. This may be the quickest sun sign readings of history. Okay, Libra. Actually, new moon in Virgo last night. New moon in Virgo last night. Beautiful, beautiful energy about, you know, getting very, very clear about what it is that we want to bring into our awareness, into our life in this new lunar cycle. It's about So Virgos are very much about their routines. They're about their health. They're about practical aspects of their day-to-day routines and their life. So the money, their health, their diet, their exercise, how can they be of service? So when we're manifesting, guys, around this new moon, maybe the questions might be, okay, how can I, what can I shift to be more connected to my finances, or manifesting about eating better for this month, or manifesting about doing more physical exercise for this month, or just things on a very, very practical level. Okay, so Libra, we've got that Two of Wands energy again. So again, that's Aries, that's Leo and Sagittarius. So there may be an Aries, a Leo, a Sag coming into your vibe, into you, into your space this week. And what is it that you can offer them? The Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, so you've got a fire sign coming in, Libra. And what is it that you can offer them? The Lovers. So, maybe this is some advice around what's going on in their relationship. So they may be coming and venting to you about their relationship. But the Lovers, when we're in general readings, can also come through as a card of self-healing, a card of, what are you doing for yourself lately, Libra? Fire sign. Have you been looking after yourself? Are you taking that time to relax, to rest, to slow down, to go and get a massage, take yourself out for dinner, go to a movie? So this can be about doing things for ourselves, self-healing, but also self-nurturing and nourishment as well. So this may be on a very practical level, Libra, that you may be offering advice around relationships, around things like that. If you're single, this also could be somebody that's coming into your space to ask you out on a date, ask you out for dinner, things like that. But if it is on a friendship level, then yeah, maybe they're just wanting to vent about their relationship and what's going on in their relationship as well. Because being Librans, people do feel drawn to our beautiful energy, particularly around relationship matters, right? Okay, going from Libra, moving into Scorpio. Scorpio, who is coming into your field, into your space this week. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. We've got Taurus energy there. I want to say Moon in Taurus. Yes, Moon in Taurus. Okay, so you've got a Taurus, you've got a Capricorn, you may even have a Virgo coming into your space this week, Scorpio. What is it that you can give them? What is it can you offer them? Ace of Swords. So you may be giving them some beautiful, that's brand new and beautiful, some brand new, let me keep an eye on the time, some brand new ideas, some inspiration, some insight, some big drops of clarity for them. You may even be, if you're like me, you may even be channeling some information for them, some advice for them. But this does feel like it's inspiration, Scorpio. I feel like, this earth energy is going to be coming in, and maybe they're coming to you to feel inspired, to be inspired by something on the mental level. So that is you. And I love, look how beautiful this depiction of the Ace of Swords is, because it is actually like channeled messages spiraling down. This is like the limbic, isn't it? Spiraling down and down. I love these cards. These are the Light Seers cards. I've actually found when I do readings, and particularly when I do confirmations around this deck, that so often the visuals and the messages are very literal. They're so literal. That's why I love this deck so much. Okay, Sagittarius. Moving right along. Sagittarius. So this is on my YouTube channel, guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch me. I'm time stamping this. If you enjoyed this reading, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Sagittarius. Let me just cross off Scorpio because I get so sidetracked. I forget where I'm at. Oh, there we go. Yay, I pulled your own card. So you've got 9 of Wands. So we got it back to that Moon in Sagittarius energy, and the Magician. So Sag, and again, this may be advice for yourself, but the other one was so specific. The Hermit really just sits in that energy of Virgo, right? Whereas this can be your Leo, your Aries, or your Sagittarius. And this is somebody that's coming to you with, you know, with their grievances about what's been going on in their life. Somebody that's coming to you to talk about or to share, you know, the experiences that they've been going through that have kind of left them a little bit down. They've left them a little bit, you know, God, bashed and bruised, and not literally, but figuratively. It's kind of like, Christ, gosh, how much more can I take? So they're coming to you with a little bit of this energy. And Sag, you're the magician. Or you're going to give them, so the magician is amazing energy ruled by Mercury, but the magician is the master manifester, right? And just coming into this brand new moon, then you maybe might suggesting them to them about ways that they can work on manifesting or releasing and clearing what they're focusing on, because that Nine of Wands does have a tendency to focus on the past, focus on what hasn't worked. So, you know, maybe you're coming in with that mercurial energy to go, okay, come on, let's stop focusing on what hasn't worked. Let's start to just really focus on the now and how you can do that. Maybe here's a great book that you can read, or here's or maybe try doing some journaling to release and get that crap out of your head, or, you know, so things on a very mercurial level about, you know, learning or wisdom and communication. So maybe there's advice on how they can start to plan, or how they can start to let that go of what they're focusing on, or what they're ruminating in their mind a little bit too much about. And you can also remind them that, you know, that they are in charge of their own life, that they are their own magician, they are their own best guru, guide and healer, that you may even be guided to show them a book or something about how to manifest things and how to create the life that you want, how to stop overthinking and letting go of the angst from the past. So that's really great advice that you're going to be giving somebody, Sag. And, you know, be intuitive, you know, listen, like read the play and be intuitive. How many people just don't fucking read the play, right? God. The other day I was with some friends, and my one girlfriend was like venting, and my other girlfriend was like, and afterwards I said to her, you know, catch yourself needing to always be giving advice when someone is clearly just venting. I said, could you not tell that they did not want your advice? And she goes, no. I said, read the play, okay? Not everyone needs to know the pearls of your wisdom all the time. And this is like one of my close friends who I love dearly. And she was like, oh shit, I never thought of it like that. I'm like, no, I know, because we just get into the habit. And this is for myself as well, particularly because you do it as a job, right? When someone's venting, I've really got to catch myself by going, hang on, this is clearly just, you know, as much as my advice is always awesome, they don't want it right now, and it's not about that. So yeah, I think that's for everybody. So Cappies, Capricorn. Okay, who's coming into your field? How am I going for time? Who's coming into your vibe, into your life this week, and what is it that they want? You got a Page of Pentacles, so you got that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming in. This might be somebody younger than you as well. Okay, so this might be a young earth sign coming in, a young tiki-taka. I don't know what tiki-taka is. Young tap, is it? I don't know. What's a tiki-taka? What am I trying to say? Okay, and again, this Venus and Scorpio is coming up. So you've got an earth sign coming in. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy coming in. I feel like they're younger than you. And, you know, what is it that you can offer them? And again, we've got this Seven of Cups energy. So Cappy, maybe you may want to offer them. I feel like they're going to be coming to you per se, because you're probably the person that they think is very sensible, particularly when it comes to material things, when it comes to finances, when it comes to rules, when it comes to structure, when it comes to things that are focused on things that we can feel, hear, see, and touch, the material world, particularly maybe work they might be coming to you to have asked for advice for. And I feel, again, because this is a really great brainstorming card in a general reading. So you may be offering them ways to maybe expand their viewpoint and don't get so focused on one particular thing, and expand their viewpoint on how they can do, like, ideas around how they can do different things. And, you know, you may even be offering them suggestions on how they can structure, have more structure, and have more, yeah, well, I want to just say structure and rules in their life, and how that may make their life easier. Maybe list writing and doing things like that. Because this is a young energy, and it's probably around something like work. And that's probably why they're coming to you, Capricorn. So they're probably not going to go to a Pisces or somebody, or even a, you know, and ask them for advice on work, are they? So definitely something to do around the work, around routine, around structure. Okay, let's move along to Aquarius. Who's coming into your space this week, Aquarius? Whoa. Oh, look at how big the cards are, and look at how little my hands are. It's just not happening. So I just need to slow down, slow it down. Aquarius. Who's coming in? Oh, there we go. We've got the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So Mars sitting in Scorpio. So there's that kind of mourning. So this may be somebody who's dealing with, so it is a card of Scorpio, okay? It is Mars sitting in Scorpio, but because it's Cups energy and it's a minor card, it can also be Cancer or Pisces, okay? But this is somebody coming to you who is going through something. They're going through a loss. They're going through almost like a literal death, a figurative death of something. So they may have lost their job. They may have lost their partner. Oh, sorry, their partner. They may be broken up. They maybe have lost a pet, but they've definitely lost something, and they're coming to you. And again, this Mars in Aries, this energy is coming up. Aries, the Emperor. So this is about you just sitting them down and, you know, helping them feel more grounded about what it is that they're going through. And I feel like that this isn't the time to give advice when somebody's in mourning or when somebody's going through that, but you can maybe just be there to be there with them. You know, maybe do something nice for them, take them out, or take them out to lunch, or do something really nice, because that Emperor energy is, yeah, it's somebody who is, they're very sensible as well. They're very grounded, they're very practical, and they're very sensible. So Aquarius, you're going to know not to give this person advice, and that's not what they're coming for you for. They're just coming to you for, yeah, for connection, just to be with somebody as opposed to being on their own. So the thing is, and I would say, Aquarius, to recognize when that person's in your space and when that's going to be happening. Resist the urge to give advice and just be with them. Be with them in your beautiful, practical, grounded, mature state. Okay, because I feel like that's what they need, and that's what they're going to need in that moment. And you know, the 5 of Cups, it isn't a super, the mourning period isn't drawn out. It doesn't feel like it's a huge mourning of something. It just feels like there's an acknowledgement of a loss. Okay, so you may even just, yeah, it's probably, I was going to say, because the thing about that card is like, if they just change their perspective a little bit, they'll be able to see that there's something better for them around the corner. So depending on how deep they are in mourning as to whether you bring that up, but that's definitely something that you can, you know, make people aware of. But yeah, it can sound a bit condescending, and when someone's in mourning and grief, that's the last thing that they want to hear, contrary to people's beliefs. Pisces, you've got the Empress energy. Hey, Virgo. So you've got this beautiful, okay, so you may have even somebody, Pisces, who's actually pregnant. I know there's about 80,000 people I know at the moment that are pregnant. So isn't that amazing? So you may be having somebody, because she's actually in the first trimester of pregnancy, so you might not even know. So this is Virgo energy. Actually, Virgo, is it? Because it's Venus. So it's Venus that sits in this card of the Empress. So this is somebody who is coming to you with an idea. Coming to you, this is like that Mother Earth energy, okay? She's coming to you with an idea about something, because this is a very fertile card. So if they're not literally pregnant, they may be coming to you to express an amazing idea they've got, something that they've really been thinking about for ages, and they really want to get off the ground. So I would say with you, Pisces, 2 of Swords, Moon in Libra, I would say, because this is the card about decisions. So perhaps they're coming to you saying, do I do it this way or do I do it that way? Do I do it this way or do I do it that way? Your advice that you would give them is for them to, because notice how she's got this blindfold on here. That blindfold is about, you know, listening to your intuition. This is why the moon sits in this card of Libra. So it's about listening to your intuition, your subconscious, and around how that is, how you can relate that to people, right? Literally moon in Libra. So your advice to this person around this big decision maybe that they have to make, or they have, because the Two of Swords is a difficult decision as well. Let's keep that real. You can maybe be like, hey, listen to your intuition about this. Ask your guides. Pay attention to your dreams. Check in and notice how you feel emotively about that way or about going that way. Notice if you get a visceral reaction from, hey, should I do this or should I do that? So it's about you just reminding them to stop overthinking it and to check in, use, and just be guided by the way they feel about it and be guided by their intuition. Okay, that was really short. This is really sharp and really sweet. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, have an awesome weekend, and I will catch you guys on Monday night for my live for Dueling Tarot. Thursday night, I've got my live, Wednesday night it'll be actually this week, my live. And I'll also be doing your weekly sun signs. So keep an eye out for that. Mwah. See ya.